Coming at you from Utah. Are you on there, Paul?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it says waiting for another trucker, it says.
Try the next one.
Oh, there you are.
Mm-hmm. Is everything on there?
Yes.
Good, 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 good. Okay, well, let's just wait for some people to come on. I'm going to hang up on you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all, how you doing? I don't want to get demonetized, so shit. Let me get this off. Dang. Didn't want to get in trouble for that. So how y'all doing tonight? Let's see. Hey, Zach, how you doing, sweetheart? Good evening to you, beautiful. Oh, OTR, you are so sweet, honey. Wild. Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Hunter, how you doing, sweetie? Zach, are you my student, Zach? The one I had as a student? Just curious. Let me see. Yeah, let me grab my glasses. I don't want to be blind through this whole thing. Oh, got my nails done. I stopped in Quartzsite at my house the other day. Only was able to stay overnight there, but I got in the van, went and got my nails done. Did my hair. Do y'all like the new look on the hair? Let's see. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, darling? Good Wednesday to you too. Is that Alika? I can't really. God, I'm even blind with my glasses. Home time has been 3 months. Oh my God. I wish I could take a 3-month home time. I just can't. Looking forward to getting this truck paid off, I'm telling y'all. Then I can do a lot of different things. Oh, have y'all gone out and checked out Ross Johnson's new video on Johnson's Logic? Y'all need to go check it out. He's starting to post again, and he's actually a really good YouTuber, and he's in entertainment trucking now. Oh, thank you, TD Kong. TD Yukong. Ah. Oh, you like the hair? Awesome sauce. I'm thinking about getting my hair and nails. You should get your hair and nails done. I'll tell you, I always feel so much better when my nails are done. Now, I don't always wear my hair with, wave in it, but, this is the new color. Let's see. Hey, Patrick. I'm doing great. How are you doing? You stayed out 12, go home 3. Wow. Yeah, I usually stay out for, I've only had one real home time in almost 4 years outside of taking off to go get, like the gastric sleeve and to get my facelift done, the deep plane facelift and stuff like that, which I'm not totally satisfied with it. There's some touch-ups need to be done, but you know, hey Tim, how are you doing, sweetheart? Or it's actually Terry. Gotta get my glasses back on. After seeing how much truck payments are, I don't know how. Yeah, let me tell you, the truck payments aren't cheap. Mine's $1,400 a month. I mean, not a month, but a week. Used to be bodybuilder, and a friend named me that. Well, nice. Like after King Kong. Hans. Third straight week on recaps. Yeah, I was on recaps. I'm kind of upset. I'm setting until tomorrow morning, so I'll have set 3 days. They kept sending me these loads for like $1.27, $1.37 a mile. And I said, no, I'm not moving for less than $1.50 a mile. And they sent me this load. It's almost $2 a mile going to Georgia. So it's for $4,300. But I said, okay, I'll take it. But what I didn't do is look at the date of picking up the load and the date delivered, because I was so frustrated with the low prices. So the profit's really being zapped out of this load by, carrying cost. I uploaded 2 videos last night. Oh, awesome, Matthew. Y'all go check out Matthew Fields' channel. He just uploaded a couple videos. Also, Tim Travels does excellent videos. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. $1,400 a week, man. You get all the respect for getting that done. Yeah, but some weeks, I'll tell you, I've been in the hole. But once I get my truck paid off, I am leaving Prime for sure. And I'll go into RV hauling. Of course, I keep thinking about what Ross Johnson's doing, entertainment trucking. I think that would be... Oh, you're welcome, Terry. I think that would be a lot of fun. But there's a shitload of money in RV transport. So, I'm really taking a look at that. And I was talking to the people at B&M. He never called me back about possibly going over there. I'd still be hauling Prime Freight, but they're running a lot more, and they're not taking these $35, $50 a mile loads. They're just not accepting them. So all their loads are paying us more than that. RV Vic. Yeah, hey, Terry, RV Vic likes ya. Yeah, the video's talk smack. Well, the video, it's only talking smack about Prime if it's not true. Terry doesn't lie about his videos at all. He just doesn't. He tells it how it is. He told what his experience was. I had a different dispatcher than he did. Terry's dispatcher was kind of a prick. And believe me, it makes a difference who your dispatcher is and your payroll and all this. But I think Terry had the same payroll lady I had. But the thing is it makes a difference in your experience there at Prime. Prime is not the end all of trucking. It's just not. It is a job. We used to be one hell of a good company. Hey, y'all, would y'all hit that like button real quick for me, everybody? It really helps my channel. It helps the algorithm. Delivering in Lacey, Washington. Aren't you based out of Washington? I was looking at a company in Washington called Gulick. But my thing is, and the reason I just kind of backed out on it is, You froze. I'm frozen. Oh man, I hate when it does that. If I can't prove it, I don't make an assumption. Exactly. You know, there's very few people, especially YouTubers, that I think tell it like it is. I'm one of them because I don't give a flying F what anyone thinks of me. You don't like me, pound salt, find a different channel and skate on out. But, you know, Terry on Tim Travels, that channel is straight up. For one thing, he's not going to sit there and bullshit about something. He's an attorney that he knows can come back on him as slander. He tells it exactly like it is. He's very educated. I love when he starts talking about certain days in history and historical events, because I'm a history buff. His channel has real content to it. My channel's fluff. It's, you come on here, we have a good time, we support each other. Everyone's channel has a different genre, as it were. You know, I love my community out here. I think I got one of the best subscriber bases. Y'all are awesome. You all are very respectful. Every once in a while we do get some trolls on here, but it is what it is. I like that we share with each other about what's going on out there and opportunities that we can share. Am I still buffering, y'all? Miss Mother Trucker for President 2028. Well, let's get Trump in right now and see what we can do and see if he can turn us around. If not, you know, Miss Mother Trucker to the rescue. Right? Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you, darling. Is it good for you? Good. Hey, Matthew. Thank you, sweetie. Well, you know, hey, look what we've gotten with the Bidenomics. It's just sad. No, you're good now. Oh, awesome sauce. You know, the thing is right now, I think because with the election coming up, we're going to see a huge upswing come after November. No matter who's in, whether it's Kamala or Trump. And it's just that honeymoon period for the first year. But of course, she could go ahead and torpedo us too. But usually it's a big upswing. But I think she's kind of been running things the way it's been running, which is really shitty. So I'm really hoping we get Trump in because he's going to release our reserves. We're going to see our fuel prices go down. And I don't know if how that is going to affect us. Because I really think that these companies are getting a lot more than they're telling the drivers they're getting. You know what I'm saying? And they see that we're taking these lower rates and they're just squeezing that for as long as they can. So when the fuel prices go down, we'll see a little more profit, but we're not going to see our rates go up. They're going to hold on to the bitter end until the trucker shortage is so bad they have to start paying us correctly again. Now, that's just my opinion. But right now, the market's flooded with drivers. They're, oh, driver shortage, my ass. There's way too many drivers. Let's see. Jeff was surprised to see Gypsy back in a truck. Yeah, I wasn't. Everything needs to go down. Yeah, the inflation is so high right now, but the interest rates are going down. I think the loan rate now is 5-point-something%. Me and my mom were looking it up the other day on mortgages and like 7% on car loans. And I'm going to be refinancing my truck after the election because I know for sure interest rates are going to go down after the election, and I'll refinance that truck. And in about a year, I might refinance my house. We'll just have to see how much the costs are with everything. So where are y'all at tonight? I know, I think it's Vic is in Washington. Oh, well, I'm glad, Jeff, that you enjoy the lives. That's why we do them, sweetheart. We want to help each other not feel so lonely and just help each other out, period. All of my model trucks I want to buy, I can't afford. Right? Jeff, sounds like a good plan. Let me see something. I want to let someone else know that I'm doing a live. A friend of mine. And see if he wants to get in on it. I don't know. A lot of times he's on Facebook. Let me see. Let's see if he is on. Oh my goodness, you guys. Jacob. Hey, I'm live on YouTube right now, Miss Mother Trucker. Come on in if you want. Right? Let's see, what did I miss, y'all? Anyway, we can't see my little fireplace. Right? Facebook is bad. You know, I don't do my Facebook that much anymore. I do Messenger, especially for y'all, where you guys can DM me in private. Driving to a shipper in Lacey, Washington. Yeah, we should be starting to get our cherry loads soon, shouldn't we? Have you been able to keep your fleet manager, or does it change? You're able to keep your fleet manager unless your fleet manager quits. And my fleet manager has been with Prime for, let's see, she just had her 24-year anniversary at Prime. That is a long time to be with the company. Can you imagine that? 24 years with the same company. But she's been there long enough, she makes bank, and she's one of the top dispatchers at Prime. But Mark just quit Prime, another friend of mine. And after 17 years, because I think in a month in 5 months he made $1,000 profit. And I don't know how he was running or what, because I do better than that. Let me see. Matthew, my account got hacked, so I don't trust them no more. They are not trustworthy. Well, a lot of those places, Facebook and stuff, they're not that trustworthy. Emily, it is that person on that wanted to help me with gas. Okay. Well, aren't you already in trucking school, Emily? The thing is, I would not help someone with gas or anything like that for the simple reason that you can go to one of these companies and turn around and let me see. You can turn around and they'll pay for your gas, your hotel, everything, and school's free. So, that would probably be a better way of doing it rather than trying to have someone who's having a hard enough time in this economy financially to help other people out. I don't mind helping people out with certain things when 46 minutes on my 11. Oh, okay. Yeah, the other day I ran my clock down to 1 minute where I could get home. I drove out of my way, and then I went up to Vegas the next day. But no, I don't mind helping people out when they're really hurting for money, if I can help them. You know, but it's one of those things that when someone's just trying to hustle a buck, I'm sorry. You know, I think I don't mind giving you advice, and my advice is apply at Prime or apply at Swift. They'll pay for your transportation to get there. They'll pay for your hotel rooms, everything. And as soon as you got the CDL portion out of the way, you'll start getting a paycheck while you're in training. So that's how I would do it, sweetie. But a lot of people, they just can't afford that. But I wish you all the luck, darling. I help people. My wife gets mad at me. Well, yeah, because a lot of people, you know, a lot of people just use people. They're looking for an easy way to snatch a dollar. They eBay. My daughter does it. And I didn't raise her like that. You know, I'm like, girl, she'll go onto Facebook and put, can anyone give me some money for lunch? And I'm like, girl, I've raised you better than that. You know, her and her man used to go out and hustle people. They would they'd bring the kids, my grandkids out. They'd sit in front of a Safeway or something, you know, need money for food, blah, 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 bullshit. And I'd be like, are you effing kidding me? You know, and they would talk about how stupid the people were. And I'm like, that dog don't damn hunt. I'm sorry. I mean, I tore into my daughter. We don't play that shit. How many kids? I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and a daughter. And I have 3 grandkids. My daughter's in her 30s now. I think she's 33. And I got a 26-year-old and a 25-year-old. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm on live right now. So come in and say hi. LOL. Sorry, I'm just telling a friend of mine to come on in, and his name's Jay. It's a nice guy. I've known him for years. He knew me back when I still had my carriage company in Oklahoma City, my horse and carriage company. Oh, is my daughter your age? Let's see. Let me take a look. I'll pull up a picture of my daughter. Let's see. Let me see, guys. Let's see what she's got on her photos. Let me see. I'm trying to find one that she won't murder me for posting. That's my daughter. Her name is Ashley. And let me see if I got pictures of my sons. So anyone hear about any new opportunities for truckers this week? Okay, let see. God, my pictures are all the way back here. Oh, here's my grandkids at Halloween. Little demon children, love them. They got their crazy. Now this is my oldest son. His name's Brandon. And where is my youngest son? My youngest son hated taking pictures. That's my youngest son. I bought him his first drink. That's on his birthday. That's the day he turned 21. Okay, let me see how many have I missed. Wow. I guess you're saying that about my daughter. Wow. She's pretty, but you're hot. I'm old. I'm not hot anymore. Best life ever. Oh, well, Matthew, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Brad, how you doing? Now that Brad's on here from Dooley Depot, you guys say hi. Frank, hello. Matthew, I feel old. Awesome. But, yeah, I'm just... Anyway, that was my little girl and my grandkids and my sons. Matthew said hi, Brad. Did you get my message? Frank, you sent me a message? Brad, hi there, Matthew. What's going on with the camper haul? Trailer hauling, I'm going to wait until this truck's paid off, and I'm going to do something they call haul and tow. And what that is they'll put a flatbed. Let me see, I think I took a picture of one the other day. Let's see. Okay. Here's the big rig. Then they put a flatbed on right here behind your truck. So the flatbeds, you put one trailer up on a flatbed and then you flat tow one behind it. And it's called haul and tow. It's a great way to do it. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to pay the Pearl off. I'm trying to get her paid off early. Then I'm going to start doing haul and tow. And I'm just going to keep my truck, my 1 ton as a backup. If this is being worked on, I'm going to haul singles on it. Yes, ma'am. I gave my email address to you. Where did you give me your email address, sweetie? Did you send it to my Facebook? Frank. Frank Murphy. Okay, let me see. I make money by using apps called Just Play, the Cash Walk. Huh. How does that work? Hunter. So anyone in Cali that wants to get a CDL can get every year in February. Agricultural companies starting recruiting for new drivers. Okay, guys. Hunter Green's telling us. So anyone in Cali that wants to get your CDL next year, every year in February, a agricultural company starts recruiting for new drivers. They will get you CDL. So hey, that's a great way to get your CDL, guys. And that's what I'm saying. You got to get creative. Don't go out trying to hard hustle people for money, for crap. You know, these companies will pay you to get your CDLs. Oh, on here, then no, probably not. Because once I get off my live, I no longer have access to these comments. They have done deck drop trailers for lease to connect to your power units. Yeah, they do have trailers to lease to you for doing the RV haul. In fact, Brad's company services them at Dooley Depot, and they also have all your needs for setting up your pickups for it. But the way I'm going to be doing it, I won't be using a trailer. I'll be putting one right on the back of my semi and towing one behind on the ground. Work the ag season, it's only 3 to 4 months, but it's 7 to 6 days a week, long hours, but the way to get a free CDL. Yeah, I think that's, Hunter, I really appreciate that. You know, how much does it pay? And I'm guessing it pays hourly. Frank, I don't have you on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to let you see my Facebook page, and then you can see me on Facebook. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull up my Facebook. I swear to my goodness. Okay, guys, for whoever wants to go onto my Facebook, Frank, and then you just turn around and you can get a hold of me through Facebook. You can DM me. I'm not a big email person. I'll hold this up for just a second. So what else is going on, guys? Let's see. Just pay you to play games like... Oh, wow. That's cool. They say the top 50% make $2K a week. That's awesome. Which is good for the fresh driver. Yeah, that is really good for a new driver. Got it. Okay. I will after you are done. Yeah, just whenever. Go on to Messenger or send me a friend request. Like, I do not go on Facebook a whole lot, but if I know I have some people that are trying to get a hold of me, I will go on Facebook and go from there. Because, you know, it's just the best way to get a hold of me. Matthew, as soon as I get me money in, I am doing another 132 scale semi truck build. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm just slowly doing things to the Pearl to make her nice. You know, like I got the LED lights in. I'm going to be installing LED lights in my windshield. And then also, I'm going to be getting some undermount lights in and some that light up the grill and stuff like that. All in purples. You know, I mean, this, I have color changing, like we can do blue. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, we got red. It doesn't look very red, does it, guys? There's red. Blue. Let's see. I like that one. You know, there's all different colors. I like my purple, though, because the Pearl's purple. Lights like that. Well, thank you. Yeah, I put those in. I'm going to have to touch them up because my students would just sit there jacking with them and pick at them when they were laying down in the bunk. And just, that's another thing I'm glad I don't have students anymore. They were tearing my truck the hell up. Lights like that. Well, thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it. I have a semi-truck night light that changes colors. Right, that's nice. You know, a lot of times I'll just leave my fireplace on. Sometimes I leave those on. I really do enjoy my lights and doing things in my truck. After I pay the truck off, I'm going to be doing an epoxy pour on the floor, and I'm going to be inlaying LEDs. And also, I'm going to have maybe a Betty Page bondage girl put down a photo of her on my floor and then pour the epoxy over it. Because I have Betty Page on the side of my truck, right? And so I'm wanting to put her on my floor. But I might entertain some other pinups. I like the World War II pinups. I like that, retro classic look. And y'all have all seen my truck, I think, if you're on my channel. If not, there's a truck tour on the channel y'all could go check out. How reliable do you think the Volt? Okay, versus the Freightliner. Okay, now as y'all know that have been longtime subscribers of my channel, I drove a Freightliners. I completed a couple leases here at Prime on Freightliners, and my company trucks were Freightliners. Love the Freightliners. They're not near as roomy. They're not near anywhere in the zip code of luxury that a Volvo is. But my Volvo actually gets better gas than my Freightliner. But I had troubles with my Freightliners as well as trouble with my Volvo when I first got the Volvo, and I'm still what came when they installed the new seat into my Volvo. They drilled a new pilot holes, and they went through some of my wiring, which has caused me trouble ever since. I have to turn my truck on and off sometimes if my window on the driver's side, the control stopped working. So, is what it is. But I really like the Volvos, and it was between a Volvo and a Peterbilt. I was going back and forth which I wanted. And I really, really like the idea of the Peterbilts. I think Peterbilts and Kenworth. Oh my God. Kenworth Diamond Package. I'm getting wet. Okay. I mean, that is some serious truck. But I do love the Peterbilt. Let me see if I've missed any, guys. I'm so sorry if I did. Let's see. I think we're almost caught up. Anyway, so I would say the Cascadia is a very dependable truck, easy to get worked on. I don't know. Maybe some Volvos comparing the trucks would do well. Oh, some videos comparing the two trucks. Yeah. Sent you a request. Okay. Matthew, I like the Kenworth 900 and the Kenworth. Yeah. There's just something beautiful about a Kenworth. I'm sorry. They are gorgeous. Okay, Matthew, let me take a look and see if I can catch you. Frank, do you have a little dog on the cover, Frank, of your Facebook? Yeah, you want the Detroit engine? Nice. They are the workhorse. Yeah, they are. I really do like the Kenworths. I love the Peterbilts. The Peterbilts are real smooth. They're really nice. And every once in a while, I think, God, I should have got a Pete. But then I come back here, set at my dining room table, and the Volvo's bigger inside than the Peterbilt. With the amount of time I spend, it really balances in the favor of the Volvo. Like, I got my exercise bike in here and all that stuff. My stationary bike, it folds up. I work out on it every day. Okay. You are confirmed, sir. We are now friends on Facebook. Doug's a friend. Joseph. Okay, let me see something. I always wanted to ask, why do people, and Frank, why do you put pictures of animals instead of your own photos for your Facebook? Just curious. I mean, nothing's wrong with it. I just always wondered why people did that. I guess I'm just a vain bitch. I want my image on there, right? Is my sister in here or no? Or did you send her away, brother, to do, get you ice cream? I could see my brother doing that. He just hired a new guy to work at his lawn care business. So hopefully that's going to do good. My son, one of my sons tried to get hired on my brother's lawn care deal. Just rather be unseen. No, that's okay, but you do have your own pictures of you on your Facebook account. See me, I'm just, there's Suzanne. You guys say hi to Suzanne. My sister, say, hey Suzanne. And you guys give me a good thumbs up. And do I have my little monetization $sign down there for super chats? Just curious. Because if not, that also means my video's not being monetized. Yes. Matthew said hi, Suzanne. Vic, OTR Vic said hi. Brad said hi. Everyone's saying hi to you, Miss Suzanne. You more popular than Miss Mother Trucker. What's up? I'm not sure I like that. Awesome. Let me see. Who is that? Kelly. Yeah, I'll tell you, this whole monetization thing on YouTube has been a pain in the butt. Prime, I heard women have to wait longer to find it. Yes, women do have to wait longer at Prime to find a TNT trainer, because a lot of women aren't willing to go out with men, and a lot of men aren't willing to take women because there would be some scandalous bitches out there. I use my dog and my pickup on my profile. Nice. Well, y'all seen mine. My vain ass is on my own profile. My nephew, it was a very hot one today. Yeah, I mean, well, here actually, where I'm at, wasn't really hot today. It was almost a little chilly. But, you know, is what it is. Matthew Fields, 87. 87 what, my friend? Oh, people can be very scandalous at times. Only the lonely. I may need retain. What was that? Sometimes, Suzanne says, sometimes Daytona Beach was hot. Well, I'll tell you, I do love the beach. I love the beaches out in Cali, but the beaches in Florida are awesome, especially when you go down in the Keys. They have these pull-off areas you can park, and you just walk out into the water like a quarter mile, and you're still only up to your knees. People take lawn chairs out there, they put them out, they lay out. It's really cool. Yeah, 87 can be, 87 I don't consider too hot. My place in Arizona, because I had to park at the Loves this time and I walked. Coming back, it was 115 degrees. I thought I was going to die when I walked that mile in 115. I was just slurping down my drink. Hey, Brad, you should have been in Indiana this week, Matthew. Oh, wow, it was in the 70s in Indiana. Paul was just in Indiana, my brother, having some dental work done. I have nieces and nephews in Indiana. Had to stay inside today. I'm allergic to gators, so no Florida for me. Right? Oh God, y'all, it was what, last year? That poor old woman, she was like 80 something years old. She was walking her little dog down by the pond. This is in Florida, and she a gator, big gator, come out, tried to snatch her dog. She yanked the leash, which threw her dog sideways up behind her, and she went to turn to run. She tripped on her feet. The gator grabbed her and drug her into the pond and ate her. Her friend called 911, and you could hear the lady screaming for help, and then she finally says, "It's too late, he's got me, I'm gone," and it pulled her under, and she never came back up. But I don't see how that friend, I'm sorry. I see Grandma being pulled in by some gator. Honey, I'm going to run, I'm going to jump on top of that sucker. You know what I'm saying? It ain't pulling my friend into no pond. Grandma be having a new gator skin purse. I'm in north central Indiana, near the Michigan line. The only become allergic when you're too close. That's right. You're only allergic when you're too close. But those suckers are scary. Those gators, they're vicious. Gators and crocodiles and stuff. And I mean, they just tear you to pieces because, you know, they don't do some stranglehold on you. They just grab a part of you, roll, roll, roll. They drown you, but, you know, they roll and just rip you apart even before you're gone. It's horrible. I remember, did y'all ever see that series they used to have? It was called Faces of Death. There was a guy, and there was a nuisance gator. It was in Florida, and this guy, he was a game ranger. And anyway, he got called out, and the news was out there filming it, where he was going to catch this nuisance gator in this community pond, kind of like where that old lady got chomped down. And he was trying to use the catch pole. The gator got a hold of his arm, pulled him in, ripped his arm off, ended up killing the ranger. I mean, and he was a big, strong guy, but not compared to that gator. Frank, same thing with that little boy a couple years ago. Oh my God, a little boy got killed at Disney by a gator? Yeah, the death roll. That's what they call it when they start rolling. I just friended request Brad. My Ram is a 2016 2500 limited. Okay, Charles Kendall, unbelievable. Yeah. Well, what was Jim C's story? I like Jim C. I watch him. My cousin sent me a acrylic where some cat used a gator to try to rob a Wendy's. He threw this little gator into the drive-thru window. How funny is that? Man, some people, they get out on them drugs that they'll do all kinds of crap. Hello, good evening. Hey, Barry, how you doing, sweetheart? Charles, how you doing? He posted a video on his trucking story. Well, I'll have to check out, when did he post that video? That was in Florida. Yeah, a lot of gator attacks in Florida. And in Louisiana, too. He used to deliver pizza and met his wife. Oh, yeah, I saw that. And he finally went into trucking. Yeah, trucking is a good way out of poverty. So it's the military. And you get to serve your country. I'm good. Just got parked up in Las Vegas. I just left Las Vegas yesterday, I think. I delivered my load and I came here to pick up a load. And my dumb, ignorant country ass didn't check the dates. This guy truck says GMC is boring. Well, this guy trucks is a jackass. I'm not going to sit there and bully him. Enough people have bullied that poor man. But, I'm sorry. This guy trucks had a huge channel. He got bullied, and I've never seen a grown man cry so much or have so little pride. But Jim C, he's a very sweet man. He does a nice video. He puts effort into it, something I can't say I do much. I enjoy watching his videos. Tim Travels is my favorite as far as trucking channels. I like Slime Pack. Let me see what other trucking channel. I like Asian Mai, which is Mother Trucker now. Not Miss Mother Trucker, but Mother Trucker. He spells it different because he's being ghetto. And and I know I got a lot of black subscribers on here, so hey, so don't take offense. What the fuck is going on with all this bigoted bullshit on TikTok? Hey, Miss White Woman, or Dear White Woman, or some bullshit like that. Just totally talking the most bigoted crap about white people. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm proud. I am one proud Caucasian woman. But I'm also Cherokee Indian. But everyone should be proud of their race, whether you're Asian, black, Italian, white. Being a bigot is not okay, not from white people, not from sorry-ass Klan members or Black Lives Matter members. All that bigoted bullshit, keep it. I took my white privilege card out the other day. I went into the store and I said, here's my white privilege card. Where's my fucking discount? There was no discount, y'all. It works nowhere. I could not pay a utility with it. I could not pay one of my truck payments with it. I didn't even get a discount for it. I didn't get load choice off the load board. Nothing. That white privilege card is worthless. They say you got the privilege to pay your taxes. You got the privileges to work your ass off. Shit. Keep that card. I want the black privilege card. Okay. Once you have white, you smile with delight. See, the whole thing is, and that's why I'm saying I got a lot of black subscribers here that I absolutely adore, and none of them, all these TikTokers and these different people coming online talking trash, I've never met one in real life. Well, yeah, I take that back. I had one of my students acted a fool like that. One. But all the people I know think it's bullshit. The thing is this, our country, all the races, all the people, all the cultures need to reunite, because it's just not right. I mean, this bigotry is starting to grow again, where it was really going down, so we need to get this turned back around and start treating each other with love, kindness, and respect. and not be pulling I see going on. It blows my mind how they can call us crackers, call all kinds of shit on TikTok. But God forbid someone says something back to them, then you're getting a violation. But they can say, anyone can say anything bad and negative and stereotype white people. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry. That dog don't hunt. Not even a little. Even my native brothers and sisters are starting to get on that bandwagon. And there's some chick from Pakistan or whatever. Bitch, go the fuck back to your country. Take your little Pakistani ass and go the fuck back. You want to sit there with your little headdress on and dog white people and say, we don't have a right to talk? Fuck you. I'll say any motherfucking thing I want. You don't like it, pound salt, kiss my ass, and get your ass back to your country. Oh, did I say it like that? And then, the other, I was online and I said, you know, that prejudice stuff, it just does not work. You know, I come from a family, my grandfather fought for civil rights, my grandpa Allen. We come from a line of like abolitionists. You know, my father was Cherokee Indian. And this black chick, she goes to me, she goes, what your ancestors did does not negate your white privilege. And I said, really? What my ancestors did does not negate my white privilege? Well, then what someone's ancestors did that were slave owners, that should not affect them either. So you're getting a little working off this a la carte buffet here. So if mine fought for civil rights, which they did, if that doesn't count, then if someone is descendants of slave owners, they shouldn't be blamed for what their ancestors did. Check and mate, okay? It goes both damn ways. The thing is I'm not prejudiced at all. At all. I would go out with a black man if he was good looking. I've gone out with Italians. I've gone out with Asian guys. I've gone out with Muslims. I've dated about everyone. I'm just not prejudiced that way. I never dated a black man. Not that I wouldn't. I've seen a few that I was like, ooh, I want to find out if it's true. But didn't. You know, just because it didn't line up. So, it's not anything like that. And I find that most of the bigoted ones are the black women. And of course, I got a lot of subscribers that are black women, and none of them are like that, or they won't even be watching my channel. But the thing is, the bigotry has got to stop on both sides. The Klan is, white supremacists are pure trash. I'd like to pour gasoline on all their white sheets and set them on fire. Black Lives Matter people, trash. Antifa, trash. Any bigot on any side is trash. And these people are raising their kids. White supremacists, black supremacists, all these people are raising their kids, whole new generations, and teaching them to hate. We got to stop people. But one thing I'm seeing about all my brothers and sisters out here in Trucker Nation, I don't see any of that shit going on out here. And I like that. Well, I did have a Muslim guy in California come up to me telling me I'm a woman, I should not talk to a man like that, and blah 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 blah. Well, I told him how the cow ate the cabbage. Lenny, how are you doing, Lenny? The generation today do not know real American history. No, they don't. Okay, Lenny, me neither, LOL. I served my country. Awesome, Frank. And thank you for your service, Frank. And also, Terry from Tim Travels, thank you for your service, my brother. But the thing is we need to learn to get along. We need to learn to support each other. And if you're going to come to this country and you practice stuff like Sharia law, leave that shit in your country. I want to see people in our country that respect our principles, you know, our way of life. And the thing is a lot of the new generation are batshit crazy, but it's the extremists. There again, it's such a small minority of black people are radical. A very small minority of white people are radical. You know, it just, a very small part of today's generation, young generation, are idiots. All my young students that I had on my truck were hardworking. They worked their butts off. They were good people. So, you know, the trouble I had with the two worst students I had were my age. They had bad fucking attitudes and they were lazy. But I see a lot of people like identifying as furries or identifying as this or that. Like, look at that damn boxer at the Olympics, that guy that beat that poor girl. Where in the... A man should never hit a woman, ever. And he was a straight up dude. Beat that poor girl. She was crying. She's going, I've never been hit that hard in my life. Of course not. You're not in the ring boxing with men until now. I thought that shit had been put to rest with the Leah Thomas bullshit. Men should not be competing against women in the Olympics unless it's like chess or something like that. People get freaky these days. Oh, honey, people got freaky in my day too. But people have lost their ever-loving fucking minds. They don't know the difference between I identify as Asian old white man. Oh, wait. Well, I identify as a billionaire. Now, I need to go into the bank and say, hey, here, where's my money? I identify as a billionaire. Or I identify as the owner of this bank. So just, you know, put all that money in the bag from the other trucker. It just hasn't worked for me. You know, people are like, bitch, you just a broke ass old lady. You can think you anything you want. You just a broke ass grandma. Shit sucks, but it is what it is. Charles, it makes some people frisky. What makes some people frisky, darling? Let me see. If I want someone, I want to go earn it. I'm same way. If I want something, I want to earn it for myself. I had, when I was younger, when I was modeling, even when I was dancing, I had lots of very, very wealthy men want to marry me. My friend who married a very wealthy man, she used to try to set me up with his wealthy friends. But the thing is that's temporary. That's not your money. Yeah, you might be able to divorce and later take it. I'm sorry, I'd rather earn my own. And I think if you marry someone for their money, you're just a prostitute. There's nothing wrong with being a prostitute. What happens between consenting adults? But I thought I married for love, but he beat the shit out of me, so I guess I might as well have married for money. I remember my rich friend that I was telling you about, she goes, Michaela, darling, she goes, you married badly, you divorced worse. And I was like, bitch. whatever. But she's right. I didn't marry very well, but I still would. I would marry for love. I won't marry for money. You know, and there's a few guys, you know, I didn't even give a chance because they were rich. I was such an idiot, you know, because it's just as easy to fall in love with someone with money as it is the other way. And I mean, there's one guy I really did like. His family owned a bunch of hotels, high-end resort, exclusive type hotels. And he traveled around the world and checked in on the hotels and stuff like that. And he was butt-ass in love with me. He's good looking. If he would have been poor, I'd have been with him. How stupid is that? When you are young, you are dumb, and I was no exception. I was an idiot. I was born a poor black child in Mississippi. Honey, there is nothing wrong with being born a poor black child in Mississippi, trust. Nothing wrong with being poor, nothing wrong with being black, and nothing wrong with being a child. I wish I was a child again. But, you know, the thing is I think everybody should earn their own way. I really do. I don't like when people come on and hard hustle other people for money. I think that's bullshit. Let me see. Steve Martin, The Jerk. That was one funny movie. I loved Steve Martin. Let me see. Barry, you still leave. Well, right now, no, but I'm going to pay off my truck, but it doesn't mean I won't take my truck to another company to finish paying it off. As long as they're running me, I don't see changing. That's funny. TW, great movie. Yeah, that was an awesome movie. Steve Martin did a lot of funny movies. I like that one he did with Queen Latifah. And, oh man, that was way too funny. Oh, did y'all see that movie, White Chicks? Now, that was some seriously funny shit. That was some seriously hilarious stuff. So, what's y'all's favorite comedy? What is your favorite comedy movie? Father of the Bride. That was really good. What was that one? Meet the Fockers. I like that last one they did that had Barbara Streisand in it. And he was telling Barbara Streisand that she was writing, what's his name, like Seabiscuit, because she was on top trying to work the kinks out of his back. Anyway, that was way too funny. Welcome home, Rebecca Jenkins. Grandma's wife. Oh, Throw Mama from the Train. That was good too. White Chicks was so funny. You making fun of Mother. It was hilarious, y'all. Now, my favorite, okay, what you would call, you know, like an epic movie. My favorite classic epic was Gone with the Wind and Giant. My favorite more recent one, which is still old because they haven't come out with any epic movies, was Titanic. Titanic was really good. My favorite sci-fi type movie would be Avatar. The first one, 3D Avatar. And before that, I loved all the Star Wars, Star Treks, all that. I loved sci-fi. Cop movie. Did y'all ever see that? I think it was called Seven with Brad Pitt. And when he opens up the box at the end of it, it has his wife's head. That movie was, dude, freaky. And the second one, just below that, was Silence of the Lambs. The first one with Jodie Foster. Loved that one. Now, what is your favorite Married with Children? I love Married with Children. It's sad what Christine Applegate's going through. Tales from the Crypt. Oh my God, that was awesome. That was an HBO series. My lollipop's right here. I love my lollipops. Cool Hand Luke. Oh. Favorite Western was that last one that Clint Eastwood did, Unforgiven. Oh. With Morgan Freeman. Oh my God. He'd be like, Morgan Freeman would turn to Clint Eastwood and goes, Ned, I thought you killed 11 people or whatever it was. And he goes, I ain't like that no more, Ned. That was such a good movie. Clint Eastwood, bad. That was a badass. But you know one movie he did that was really good? Gran Torino. Oh my God, that was one of his best movies ever. Blazing Saddles, that was one of my dad's favorites. Mad Ray Poker Box, I've never heard of that. Western. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, yes, that was a good one. Young Guns was excellent. Oh, it had one of my biggest crushes, Lou Diamond Phillips. Woo, child. Woo. He made Mother Trucker. Ever since La Bamba, I've been all about Lou Diamond Phillips. That's one handsome man. Child. I love Jimmy Stewart. My favorite Jimmy Stewart movie was that Christmas one he did. What was the name of that? We used to watch it every year. You know, where every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. It had Clarence in it and all that. Let me see. Good evening. Hey, Bobby. How you doing, sweetheart? Now, I love John Wayne. You are a badass out there trucking. Oh, Trucker C, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Where my old people at? It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, that is one of my all-time favorite ones. And they go. I remember him and the girl. He ends up marrying Mary. They when they're going out, there's like, Buffalo girls, come out tonight, come out tonight. You know, they sing that old song. Oh. Now, this is for my classic movie people. I love Doris Day. And she did one, Calamity Jane. And, oh my God, I love that movie. That song's on my playlist she did there, The Windy City. I love that movie. I love a lot of the old classic movies. You know, when the studios used to really create these stars, and I just love the old time deal. But you know, they have nothing on today's special effects and stuff. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life was one of the greats. And I remember when we were kids, we used to watch the Charlie Brown Christmas, and we'd watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer every year. I looked forward to that every year, all these little Christmas deals that would come on. It was just a good time back then. My favorite John Wayne movie, there was two. One is where he had that Rottweiler called Dog. And then I loved his Rooster Cogburn movies, and the one he did with Katharine Hepburn. And then also with, I think, was it Faye Dunaway, or who was it? You know, she was that young girl. And I think she was in the first Rooster Cogburn. Yeah, the Rooster Cogburn movies were real good with John Wayne. But Clint Eastwood westerns, I loved all his spaghetti westerns. Remember where he painted that one town red? That was a good movie. I used to love the Charles Bronson movies. And boy, that's one thing is truckers, y'all need to have Netflix and all this on your tablets. It's just, it's a good way to pass time watching these old movies. I still do today. Oh, I'm starting to see on TikTok, and I don't know if it's been released yet because I don't watch regular TV. They made a new Beetlejuice. I want to see it. I love, that was one of my, that would have to be, but Gina Davis, now, my favorite, she was my, her and Sigourney Weaver were my two favorite female action heroes. Sigourney Weaver and Aliens and all that, but Gina Davis, we must be getting a lot of people in here. Hey, can y'all hit that thumbs up button for me? Hey, Matthew. McClintock, yep. Oh, what was that? It was a funny movie. It had old boy from Blue Bloods, Tom Selleck. And he, Quickly Down Under. That was a good western. Maverick with James Gardner and Mel Gibson. That was another good western. Oh, one of my favorite dramas of all time, The Color Purple. Did y'all ever see The Color Purple? With Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, Danny Glover. Oh my God, that was an awesome movie. Of course, Whoopi Goldberg's turned into pure shit, but she was a good actress, a really good actress in that movie. I think Steven Spielberg did that movie. I'll tell you, that man does some good historical movies. One he did that I've watched twice, and I'll probably never watch again because it broke my heart. Schindler's List. Oh my God. That was a good movie. Let's see. James Gardner was for your local sheriff. Yeah, my parents used to watch Bonanza, Gunsmoke, and we did as kids. Big Valley. Oh, Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. That was good, but it wasn't great. My favorite movie he ever did was Ghost and Dirty Dancing. Oh, did you ever see... One of my favorite actresses is Kim Basinger. I loved her in L.A. Confidential. I Dreamed of Africa, where she played Cookie Goldman, or whatever the name was. It was a true story. And where she played in that movie with Brad Pitt in Toontown. She was Hollywood or something like that. What was that movie? Toontown, or you know the one with Who Framed was that Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That had that was, I'm not sure who. But anyway, that was a cute little movie she did. Nobody puts Miss Mother Trucker in the corner, right? No one puts Miss Mother Trucker in the corner. Absolutely right, Trucker C. The good and the bad and the ugly, starring Clint. Yes. I'm sorry, Clint Eastwood. I remember, what was that one movie? Because he was filming, Clint Eastwood was filming a scene right by our house there in Oxnard, California. Every Which Way You Can, which was the second from Every Which Way But Loose. And they were doing the scene where the orangutan was driving the, oh God, I want to call it a steamroller or whatever, down the street, you know, that flattens asphalt, compacts it. Anyway, yeah, it was right down the street from our house that filmed. Let's see. Okay, let me catch up. So, what was... Okay, let me see. Your favorite horror film. And it could be a series like Halloween. Which one had Jason? What was that called? Halloween had Michael Myers. Jason was, what was that one called? It's where he drowned in the lake and all that. Scream, you know, Scream was okay. I think American Werewolf in London, or Lost Boys. No, I like Lost Boys. Friday the 13th, yes, that had Jason. Wait, well, no, was it Michael Myers that was in Jason? Okay, I always got the two characters. One was Michael Myers, one was Jason. Jason, was that the one with the Scream Queen? What was her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. And then the other one was out at the lake with his mommy. Oh my God, how did I not think of that? Freddy Krueger. Michael Myers, Halloween. Thank you, sweetheart. Nightmare on Elm Street. I had nightmares after watching that. Oh my God. That was absolutely bone-chilling. I mean, bone-chilling. That dude that played Freddy Krueger, if you've seen him in real life, you're like, hell no. He's a proud card-carrying member of the Nerd Herd. And then he does something like Freddy Krueger. Jesus. That's some serious acting. And it was funny, too. I love slasher films, too. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, that was pretty good. You know, those were okay. I was more the generation of Halloween, all that stuff. The original slasher film. Oh. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Y'all. Oh my God. Do you guys remember Deliverance? That is a category of its own. Saw was good. And I love all the vampire movies, werewolf movies, all that shit. I was a big Twilight. Of course, Team Jacob. Wolf Boy. Oh, yes. Make this kitty purr. You know, but yeah, I really liked, and of course I liked all the Harry Potters, Lord of the Rings. Let me see. There's going on TV series coming called Fred. Oh, wow. Have to run now. Okay, Brad. Take care, sweetheart. Maximum Overdrive. Yeah. Oh, do you remember that series he did? It was called The Stand. It was a mini-series. Rob Lowe was in it. Molly Ringwald. A whole bunch of people. And that one guy would go, Cat, M-O-O-M, that spells cat, you know, or door, M-O-O-M, that spells door. How about Duel with Dennis? I've never seen that one. That trucker was at Matt's. Moon, M-O-O-N, that's big. And finally, he looks up at the moon towards the end of the movie when he's in Vegas, and he goes, Moon, M-O-O-N, that spells moon. That hit her. Are you talking about that movie, Her? The Hitcher? Oh, that hitchhiking movie? Yeah, there's been so many good... I love a good slasher, good scary movie. I love a good thriller, like that one where Ashley Judd did a couple. Double Jeopardy. That was a really good movie. And then there was... oh, what was that other one? She did one where she was representing her husband. She was a lawyer. And through a military courts and all that. It had Morgan Freeman in it. And also, Morgan Freeman and her did Along Came a Spider, too. And that was really good. So, yeah, there's just a lot of... Titanic 666, never heard of that. Oh, did you see Ghost Ship? Ooh, shit. Juliana Margulies from ER, and what else was she in? She was in The Good Wife. That's a good TV series, The Good Wife. Oh, a good drama. Fried Green Tomatoes. I love... Oh, did you guys ever see that movie Misery? Carrie. That was another good movie. Misery was really good, though. This was crazy. It's just like Ghost Ship, but scarier. Nice. Candyman was good. Pet Sematary, that was a really good movie. That was a scary movie. The Exorcist. I don't like all the sequels to The Exorcist, but The Exorcist itself with Linda Blair. Oh, but no. That thing, child. Oh. Joyride. Haven't seen that. Oh, did y'all watch that series when it was out? And I was a junkie on it. It had Peggy Bundy in it. It was a biker, Sons of Anarchy. Oh my God, y'all. Sons of Anarchy. I love that. And I also love that miniseries. Well, it wasn't a miniseries. It went several seasons on HBO called Deadwood. That was really good. And of course, I totally loved all of the Game of Thrones. Yeah, the Mayans was pretty good, but I think they were only on, what, 2 seasons? They kind of just left us hanging. And I'm a total deadhead. I watch all the Walking Dead series. Loved it. Michonne. Honey, she got to be my favorite, is Michonne. And then, oh boy, with the staff, fights with the staff. Morgan, I think his name was, something like that. And then the old gray-haired lady. What was her name? Chucky's bride, right? Yeah, Chucky. Now, Chucky, that was a seriously twisted damn movie to fuck up young kids' minds. That was really good. Let me see. Yeah, I love the original Chucky. Now, there's a whole lot of really, really good movies that, now that we're talking, y'all are reminding me of some good ones. But I was such a movie buff. I mean, huge movie buff. But anyway, guys, we've been on here 90 minutes. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you for taking your time out of your day to join me. I'm very grateful to you. And all of my truckers and truckerettes out there in Trucker Nation, thank you. Please treat each other with kindness and respect. And drop all this bigotry and bullshit that's going on. Carol, yes, that's her. I love Carol. And, you know, let's just support each other and get out there in November. Vote Trump 2024. And I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Lots of love from Mother Trucker. Everyone out there in Trucker Nation, stay strong. And I'll talk to y'all next time.